Hello everyone. After completion of shading pipeline, now it's a time to assign some wrap or some texture or some bitmap onto the model which define the things what kind of object should be look like into the future. That could be a part of aesthetics development also. Now it's a time to get learn about the UV maps. UV map help you to define 2D coordinate system of your 3D model. So easily we can paint our 3D model into 2D map form, and later on that 2D map we can easily assign onto the 3D model for further use. After completion of 2D map, we have some projection techniques also available into Maya application like planar mapping, cylindrical mapping, spherical mapping. We will discuss this all texture projection methodology in Maya application also. After successful learning on UV maps, shaders and the fundamental of texturing, now it's a time to get learn about the 3D painting tools, where we can easily paint 3D model directly with the help of Maya application, with the help of brush and some visor option also. After successful completion of 3D paint, we move to the render setting, because whatever we are doing with the Maya application, for final conclusion or final output, we should have do some render output. So far there are several options into the render view, so we will discuss how we can utilize the render view setting in Maya application for better understanding how can you achieve the best result in Maya software with the help of particular proper lighting, proper texturing and with the help of creation of good model also.
Hi everyone. So in this session I will build a small and a very easy model, and I will use the UV unwrapping to texture the same. So let's get started. Now I will make a box and I will increase the size of the box. Okay, now what I will do, in the channel box and the layer editor, I will go to down, and here we have the input panel which is Polycube 1. So I have subdivision width, height and depth, so I will increase by 2. Okay, no problem. And after that what I will do, right click and vertex, will select the top vertex and just move it down a little bit. This would be fine. And after that we'll go to the edge or the face. I will select the face, that would be better for me, and I will just drag this up a little bit. Okay, this would be fine. As you can see, this is a very basic and dummy model, so I'll just making all the things, going to the edge and just select both of them, and will move somehow at the up. Okay, object mode. As you can see, that's a dummy model, because at first you have to understand the concept of UV, then you can just work for the same. So right now what happens next, I will make a box. By default it's a forming in the center, no problem. Just decrease the size, increase all over by, and just decrease the thickness, increase little bit, going to the top and just manage, like, is it fine or not? Let's have a look. As you can see, the wireframe is not visible, so I have to see the wireframe, so I will select both of them, go to shading, and here you have a panel which is wireframe on shading. Just check the same. As you can see, if you don't select, also the wireframe will be shown on your screen. That's the benefit of it. So we'll just move it somehow here. Okay, now what I will do, right click, go to vertex and just select this vertex and just move it somehow here, because it's very hectic to manage from here or to manage from scale. So I will just move it somehow here, and we'll just drag it up, and we'll just go to the side view. We'll move it here somehow here, and the size is very large, and also we have to just move it somehow here. That would be fine. Moving somehow here, and object mode. For rotation, if I rotate it, very hectic to rotate like this. Okay, so what I will do, I will just press D, that's the pivot. You can adjust the pivot here, so I just adjust the pivot and just rotate the same. So as I rotate, it's very large, Control Z. So going to vertex again, select this point and just move it somewhere here, object mode. Okay, now rotate the same. Let's have a look, it working fine or not. Problem, will just shift it somewhere here, And one more thing we have to do, just select this part. Already the pivot is at here, so just move it somehow here, move it down, and also press D again to just align it somehow here. Select this part and we'll go to the perspective. I think we have to just decrease its size, so vertex, select this and just move it somewhere here. Right click, object mode, select this part and go to edit, and here you have duplicate special, click over here. So right now I'm not using instance, because if you click on instance, whatever you do changes, it will automatic update in the opposite side. So I'm not using the instance. Instead of having instance, I will go for copy. So I will just go to edit and just reset the same, and as you can see the Z value is 1. So as you can have the look, if you select the model, it has 3 axes, the blue is facing to the Z, so I need in this direction. What I will do, I will just select this part, and in Z I will just press -1 and apply the same. So right now it has been applied, and just manually rotate the same little bit of it. Okay, no problem. So as you can see, it has been done, and I have to define the boundary also. If you need any box to be kept at the top, you can keep, but right now I will just leave it as it is, and we'll just make a box, and I have to make the boundary, so I just making a new box and just put it over here. One more thing I have to tell, that I will make only one strip of the boundary and will copy the same, because I have to apply only one UV and just copy the same, so it will just repeat. That's the main thing. So it will decrease the size little bit, both of them, and will increase its height. So we'll put it somewhere here. And one more thing, right click, go to face and just select this face, move it somehow here. If you press shift, you can have the extrude. Okay, so by pressing shift you can have the extrude. So I will extrude it little bit like this, object mode, and I will make a new box again and just move it somehow here. We'll select both of them and we'll isolate it, and we'll isolate here from here also, and we'll isolate from here also, and finally we'll have to see in the front, so we'll isolate the same. We'll move it somewhere here and we'll keep it at between them. We'll decrease the size, increase its length, width, move it here, not too much, this would be fine. Okay, I'm not attaching it. That's the basics of UV, so I'm not attaching it. When you will have a detailed UV classes, you can have to attach and have a complicated model to build the UV. That would be fine. Okay, but that's the basic for UV. And as you can see, we have just make this part and just isolate it from all of them. If you are isolating something, if you have a heavy scene, you can say, if you have some simple scene also, you can isolate. That means you will not get distracted from here, or you can not directly or by incidentally you can select any of them, because you have to focus in this part only. So you can have the isolation, that would be very beneficial. As you can see here, we have very basic model of a hut. We don't have any door, window and all, we don't have any fence and all. So one more thing I have to do, I just duplicate the same, Control D, and just put it somehow here. As you can see, each and every part is different from each other. So that's the very basic for UV, and when you are studying for that, you can have a complicated UV. We will do in the complicated model. Okay, no problem. And just put it somewhere here and select this part, go to face and just select this one, and by pressing R, if you select shift button and just move it inside it, you can have to extrude the same, and will delete the data. So I have a blank space right now. what I will do, I will go to edge and will select the boundary. If you select any one of them, just double click it and will press W and just move it downward little bit. Okay, not so much because it's basically a dummy. So right click, object mode. So this is the chimney part of the house. We'll put it somewhere here. This would be small, not so high. That would be fine. Okay, so we have only one boundary. We'll just copy the same and we have a heart. So I will just save the file. Okay, no problem. I have saved the file. And now in the next session, what I will do, I will just open all the parts and we'll go to the, so you have all the things like UV here, and we'll just switch to the texturing panel for more texturing view. So we have 3D Paint and also we have Create PSD Network. So we'll look at it, and at first we'll just focus on the UV part. So we'll open UV one by one so you can see. So let's meet to the next session.